So speaking of the beginning, so let's obviously there's the whole discussion on traffic. You know, you can use social, you can use ads, you can use affiliates, you can use different things to get traffic to your offers and to your site. But as far as capturing that initial email, I mean, that obviously is the starting point with email marketing, right? Is acquiring a subscriber to your list. Can you talk about some of your quickest or the fastest ways, if those are good words to use, to start doing that if you're not?
Well, I mean, the first thing to do is don't overlook. When we come to email marketing, we often focus online with your website and things. Don't overlook if you have any kind of face-to-face business, so that's whether you are a professional speaker, a consultant, you run a restaurant, a shop, don't overlook the face-to-face world. So if you're a speaker, then whenever you do a talk, capture email addresses there by offering something if people kind of sign up for your emails. If you run a restaurant, get people's email addresses by them handing you a business card, etc. So don't overlook that side. When it comes to your website, there are a few things. The first thing, the first big mistake that people make is just not prioritizing capturing email addresses. And I said earlier, if you go to any of the home pages of the social media experts, right front and center on their homepage is a big email sign-up box. And if you really take email seriously and you decide that it's going to drive your business, then you need to prioritize it and have your main email sign up very clear and prominent on your website. There are some websites I go to, and you have to scroll down about 5 pages, and it's almost like they're embarrassed of the little, join our newsletter right at the bottom in a tiny little text, smaller than the terms of use and the privacy policy sort of stuff, hidden away. So do prioritize it. Have your email sign-up box in multiple places on your website. So obviously, I've mentioned the home page. Most people have a sign-up box kind of to the right-hand side. Make sure it stands out. But why not at the end of a blog post? So if someone's put energy into reading a full blog post and they've got to the bottom, they're probably the people most interested in what you have to say. If they weren't interested, they'd have given up halfway through. So especially if it's a long blog post, have a sign-up box at the bottom, or one of those little boxes that zooms out when people scroll down. On your About Me page, if people are interested enough in you to go and click on your About Me page, what I do is, most people's About Me page is, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hire me. Why not actually talk about them, so how they can get the most, so about me and about this website, how they can get the most from your website, give them some kind of guides to that, and of course the best way of getting the most from the website is to sign up for your email, so have the sign-up box there. So make sure the sign-up box is in plenty of places, wherever they're indicating they're taking an interest. Have an incentive for people to sign up as well. So 10 years ago, just having sign up for my newsletter was probably enough because there weren't many. But of course, everyone that has a newsletter of some sort. So firstly, don't call it a newsletter. People don't want your news. I don't want to find out what Gladys in accounts did with John in accounts receivable. I don't care about your news. And honestly, I used to get news. I still get when people. I get that horrible thing of people signing me up for their newsletter without asking. And then you get the newsletter, and it's, we've just won this award. We've taken this new client on board. I don't care. What's in it for me? So call it something useful. I call mine client winning tips. That's not really clever, but at least it tells people what they're going to get from receiving your emails. If you give people advice on divorce, it's, the divorce survival nuggets or whatever it might be, something that indicates value. Giving them incentive for signing up. So, I've been a consultant for so long. I love people like Tom Peters, for example. Tom Peters could hide his sign-up form at the bottom of his website, and he could write it in Russian. I would still sign up and find it. But the rest of us, it's probably not enough. We're probably not well known enough that people would just sign up for our emails just because of who we are. So usually it's a good idea to offer some kind of incentive. So often that's a free report or a video, something useful in the area you're going to be emailing them about. You could get lots of people signing up for emails if the incentive was, $100 for free, but they're probably not the right sort of subscribers. You want people interested in what you're going to email about and interested in what you might have to sell at the end of the day. So it's usually some kind of free report that helps them with the first step or a basic problem in the area you could work them with them on, and reduce some friction as well. So, don't have an email sign-up form that has 27 fields, name, email address, phone number, job title, inside leg measurement, all that kind of stuff. Typically, people worry, for example, if you collect the phone number or their job title, they're worried you're going to phone them with a sales pitch. So if that's not what you're going to do, then don't have that on the form. If you want to know that information, you can ask it later after they've originally signed up. So it's just simple stuff like that. Even simple stuff like on your button, don't say submit. Nobody wants to submit. Say something like get free access, get my report free, or whatever. That sounds like when they click it, something good will happen, not something bad. So I guess those are the basic tips.